Hello everybody, this is SB Broke Brad, and today I'm going to be talking about the amazing 1986 film, The Fly. Before I start getting with this review, I just want to say thank you to my girlfriend Maddie for letting me use her room in this really cool setup here because I am at her house this weekend. I need to get a bunch of reviews out. The Fly is a 1986 David Cronenberg film that was a big hit back in the 80s, starring Jeff Goldblum. This was a remake of the 1950s classic The Fly, as this movie really is kind of different than the other one. Obviously, it's way more updated. There's a lot of cool things that they did, and David Cronenberg just felt very inspired to do this film. Why I enjoy this film so much is that it feels like it has this monster movie vibe to it. It feels like there's a lot of reminiscence of the original 1950s film. And because when you look at the structure and the story of this film, it's very simple. And that's what a lot of these classic monster movies are, where you have someone that turns into a monster and you see the progression and you see what happens to these characters. But I feel like following that structure, it has really good characters, really good writing, and overall is such an entertaining movie for the Halloween season. Jeff Goldblum is definitely one of my favorites. He has so much charm, he has so much likability, and he is just a on-screen presence. Every time you see a Jeff Goldblum movie, you know what you're going to be expecting because he's always full of joy, always full of energy, and you just want to see him every time on screen. I really love the visual effects in this movie. They are creepy, they are disgusting, and I love the progression of Jeff Goldblum turning into this fly. It is just so disgusting. I mean, when you look at some of these photos right here, that's really impressive, and it goes along with the thing of just how amazing this makeup and costume design was and how they just took so much detail in every frame of this movie. There's always a little something that's added to Jeff Goldblum's character as the next scene goes on, whether it's, you know, more disconfiguration in his face or more like creepy hairs coming out of his body. It's a really good job of great detail, and you can show that they had a fun time doing it. I also think this movie is extremely entertaining. It's very fast paced, and I've seen this movie about 3 times already, so seeing it the third time, it flowed so nicely throughout this movie, as you're always hooked to these characters because the characters are very well written. Sure, they don't really go the places that you think they're gonna go, because it's very simple, but I feel like you're so attached to these characters and you want to see them succeed and you understand the issues that they're having, especially between this relationship. The movie completely works as a science fiction horror film, and those are some of my favorites because there's so much you can do with this genre, because science fiction to me always incorporates the real life of science. So combining that with horror, something like The Thing, really is a lot more effective to me than just a regular supernatural horror film. Other than that, I think this is a really enjoyable science fiction horror film that you guys gotta check out. I mean, there's nothing really much to review. I just think this is a pretty good movie. It doesn't stretch the boundaries or anything like that, but I feel like this is definitely really perfect, very simple and straight to the point, and has really great, awesome action scenes, really cool, creative costume design, really good editing, really great directing, and it really captures everything that The Fly from the original one is supposed to be in an updated, more modern version that is so enjoyable, and you guys gotta check it out. I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. Let me know, guys, have you seen the original Fly? Have you seen this new one? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, please like and share the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. You guys have liking my video, subscribe to my channel. You guys are the best. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.